You may want to text Bully Blocker on your phone right now because this burger is coming for your lunch money. I'm calling this the Steakhouse Bully Burger. It starts off with 2 1/4 pound seasoned beef patties. I'm gonna top it with some Guinness cheddar that's about as funky as your grandma's attic. Add some thick cut bacon that's been dunked in maple syrup. Slather it with a little campfire sauce. Top it with some onion rings and serve it up on a pretzel bun. So let's bully us a burger. So we're gonna build our campfire sauce here. We start out with 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I'm using Dukes mayonnaise. Two tablespoons of your favorite barbecue sauce. This happens to be John Henry's barbecue sauce. I'll leave a link in the description where you can go get some. 3/4 of a teaspoon of liquid smoke. 3/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper. And let's give it a mix. All right, now we got all that mixed up there. We'll go put this in the refrigerator until we're ready for it. All right, so let's get our onion ring batter done here. We got a 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour in there, and it's seasoned with 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, followed by 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 2 tablespoons of instant mashed potatoes. Now the instant mashed potatoes are going in because that's going to help thicken our batter here. Now I do recommend, I know everyone out there has their own recipe for onion rings, and I say go for it if you can, but if you're going to make this burger, I highly recommend doing this recipe because it lends the most crispiest onion rings on the planet, in my opinion. This is not the exact recipe, but it's an offshoot of a recipe that Chef John with Food Wishes did, and again, totally crispy. What's going to make it crispy here is this cornstarch that I'm about ready to put in here, and what we're going in with is 1/4 cup of that. All right, and we're just going to give that a mix about before we add our wet ingredient here. Just give it a mix around really good, and we'll mix it again once we get our other ingredient in here. Now that looks pretty good. Okay, 1 cup of club soda going in. And we'll just get mix that up a bit, and you'll notice that it's going to be really loose batter, and that's going to be fine. But what's going to happen is, as our oil is heating up over there, which I already have heating up, it's just regular canola oil, and I'm heating it up till we get to 365 degrees. All right, now, after we get this mixed up, you'll notice that it will thicken some. All right, now let's batter these onion rings. We'll just batter 3 or 4 at a time here. I'm choosing the biggest onion rings here for our burger, but we're going to be eating some of these as well. So what I like to do is dump them in there. I got one hand at that, and you can just kind of toss them in there, and then when we go to take them out, use a fork to take them out. That way you're not, touching them and whatnot. All right, so now that we got these a little battered up there, I'll show you what we're going to do next. All right, now that we got those little badgers done up, we're going to do one at a time here in our panko breadcrumbs. Yeah, looking good. All right, you don't need to see me do all these, but if you want to do them all at one time, just put these on there and then put them on a cooling rack. All right, that's what you want to do there. And we'll take it out with a fork and put it on the cooling rack. All right, our onion rings are done. Check out how crispy these are. Listen. Listen. Damn, those are good. All right, so look. Well, that's what we want right there. We want that crispy, crispy onion ring, so when we bite into that burger, we get a little bit of that crunch. All right, so I have some thick cut bacon here we're gonna go down with now. All right, we're going down with our patties. Now hold it down for 10 seconds like you would a smash burger. Looking good. I'm gonna go in with a little salt on both of them. A little pepper. We're just looking for a good crust on both sides of these burgers. So notice we just flipped those burgers. I'm not putting the cheese on now. When I've done this before and I've used this cheese, when I put it on there to melt, some of that funk has been taken away from that cheese. So we put it on there cold because we want to be bullied by the funk. All right, after all of that, it's time to get bullied. Let's build this joker. All right, let's start off with our bottom pretzel bun. Add a little campfire sauce. Go with our bottom patty there. A little bit of our Guinness cheese. Some bacon. Oh yeah, baby. Another patty. More of our Guinness cheese. Now this cheese comes in a block. That's why it's kind of crumbly like this. But trust me guys on this, it is going to be fantastic. It may not look good, but let's just put all that crumble nastiness on there. Yes! More slices of bacon. Let's get an onion ring going here. Let's put one more on there too. All right. Now we'll go over it with some more sauce. Oh yeah, that's looking good right there. All right, let's cap it off. Now that is a monster. I don't even know how I'm gonna get that in my mouth. Let's give this joker a try. Man, look at this massive thing here. I don't even know how we're gonna do this, but I'm going in. Wow, that is a bombing burger right there. Greg from Ballistic Barbecue, you would be proud of me right now. I tell you what, you got that funkiness of that Guinness cheese that gives it an umami flavor. Definitely don't melt that Guinness cheese if you can help it, because it just makes the world of difference. And you got that crunch of the bacon. You have that crunch of the onion ring. So you got the sweetness of that maple syrup bacon coming in. All right, guys, enough of all that. The Steakhouse Bully Burger, you gotta do it.